Hello students of Standard 9th. Welcome to DAV Moyle Public School. I am your English teacher Jagruti Meshra. Let's begin our today's online session of English. Today we will start with a new poem, No Men Are Foreign. The title of the poem, No Men Are Foreign, means that no men belong to another country. The poet wants to say that all men are same, all men are equal. He wants to promote the concept of universal brotherhood. In this poem, the poet wants to tell us that everyone in this world is same. All people, all men are same. They eat, live, die the same way. Everyone gets the bounties of nature like sunshine, land, etc. in equal measure. We can also say that it is a peaceful poem. Dear students, now let us read the poem No Men Are Foreign by James Kirkup. Let us read it stanza-wise and let's see what the poet wants to convey. Remember, no men are strange, no countries foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes. Like ours, the land our brothers walk upon is earth like this, in which we all shall lie. In the first line, the poet says that no men are strange and no country is foreign. So, he is attempting to remove the borders from the earth which has been erected to separate different countries. Then only no country will be foreign. We will feel every country as our own land when there will be no borders. Everyone will be free to move around. The poet wants to say that the entire earth is one and all people who live on this earth belong to one human race. Then he says that inside the uniforms worn by soldiers of different countries, the human being is the same. God has made all of us in a similar way. All beneath, all breathe in the same way. Then he says that all the soldiers are our brothers. We all walk upon the same motherland and upon our death shall lie in the grave in the same earth. They too, aware of sun and air and water, are fed by peaceful harvest, by war's long winter star. Their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our own. They here refers to those people who belong to other countries. We call them foreigners and discriminate them and fight with them also. The poet says that the nature has given all the bounties to all people also, just like he has given to us. Everyone gets sunlight, air and water in equal measure, which means that God does not differentiate between people from different countries. We all do farming during the time of peace, when there is no war. We live a relaxed life and eat the things given to us by nature. Further, he adds that the way we starve during wars and winter time is the same for those belonging to other countries. Even they don't get food at that time. So, he wants to say that foreigners who belong to another country and we both are same. And then the poet says that even their hands are same as ours. They work very hard just like we do. He is giving all these examples to convey to the reader that there is no difference in us and the people belonging to another country. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep and strength that can be won by love in every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. The poet asks the readers to remember something. He says that we should keep in mind that people of another country whom we think to be our enemies have been bestowed by God with similar appearances like us. God has given them eyes like ours, which open when awake and close when we are asleep. Similarly, He has given them strength which we can win through love. Then He says that in every country, in every land, there is one common thing, and that is life. Life means all the things that are living. And if we recognize them and if we can understand their feelings and realize that they are like us, then there will be no fights or wars between us. Dear students, let us quickly recapitulate what we studied today. The poet wants to emphasize on the fact that all people living on this earth are the same and that we have created distinctions by erecting borders and fences, different languages, etc. While we are alive, we walk on the same earth and upon our death, we will lie in our graves in the same earth. He draws another similarity that we all enjoy good food during peace and starve during war in winter time. We all have similar hands which we use to do lot of hard work. All of us have eyes which remain open when we are awake and close when we are asleep. Dear students, we will continue this poem in next session. Dear students, based on our today's session, here are some questions for you to solve. Thank you. Have a nice day.